Join me as I dive deep into the mystery of Ashwatthama's dark past and see if I can uncover the truth behind his eternal curse. Ashwatthama, the son of Dronacharya, is a central figure in the epic tale of the Mahabharata. But while his name may evoke memories of bravery and loyalty, there's a darker side to his story, a curse that has defined his existence for centuries. Ashwatthama's curse is one of immortality, a fate worse than death itself. Condemned to roam the earth for eternity, he's been forced to watch as civilizations rise and fall, as loved ones come and go, and as the world around him changes beyond recognition. It's a punishment that's driven him to the brink of madness, a constant reminder of his own mortality and the price he's paid for his actions. Imagine being alive for thousands of years, witnessing history unfold before your eyes, and yet being unable to participate in it. Imagine being forced to live with the weight of your past mistakes, with no hope of redemption or forgiveness. That's the reality that Ashwatthama has faced for millennia, an existence driven by loneliness, anger, and despair. As the years went by, Ashwatthama's isolation has only grown, his mind tormented by the ghosts of his past. He's a shadow of his former self, a mere specter of the brave warrior he once was. And yet, despite his darkness, there's a sense of tragedy to his story, a sense that he's a complex, multidimensional figure, driven by motivations that are both noble and flawed. Ashwatthama's backstory is one of loss and betrayal. His father, Dronacharya, was a great teacher and a loyal friend, but he was also a man consumed by his own ambition. Ashwatthama's relationships were complicated, marked by a deep-seated sense of loyalty and duty. And yet, it was these very relationships that ultimately led to his downfall, as he found himself caught up in a web of deceit and revenge. As the events of the Kurukshetra War unfolded, Ashwatthama's world began to crumble around him. He was forced to confront the harsh realities of war, to confront his own mortality, and to make choices that would haunt him for the rest of eternity. And it was during this pivotal moment, as the battle raged on and the fate of the world hung in the balance, that Ashwatthama's curse was born. The events of that fateful night were nothing short of catastrophic. Ashwatthama's actions were driven by a desire for revenge, a desire to avenge the death of his father and to strike back at his enemies. But as the dust settled and the battle finally came to an end, he was left to confront the true horror of what he had done. The curse that was placed upon him was a direct result of his actions, a punishment that would haunt him for the rest of eternity. In the end, Ashwatthama's story is one of tragedy, a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the devastating consequences of our actions. His dark past serves as a reminder that even the noblest of intentions can lead to the darkest of consequences, and that the line between good and evil is often razor-thin. So what do you guys think? What lessons can we draw from Ashwatthama's story? And what do you think is the most fascinating aspect of his dark past? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my next video, where I'll be diving deep into the mystery of another mythological figure. Wow!